Have you ever felt like the future suddenly began to shine brighter than before, even though you're just kind of wasting the opportunities in front of you? Because that's kind of how I've been feeling recently, as I see my subscriber count continue to grow, even though I've been neglecting the channel for a while now. Yet at the same time, I feel like 2019 might just be the turning point for me. This is the
Merrynator 2000.
It's a PC. Look, it even has flashy lights. It has a modern processor, a modern graphics card, and tons of unnecessary lights that seem new and exciting right now, but will inevitably annoy me when the freshness fades away and I'm trying to sleep at night. The project was completed on April 5, with everything set up and ready to go. Technically the PC was up and running a month before, but I was still missing a couple of extras and a SATA cable for the optical drive because I'm a moron. In total, this thing cost me about 1500 euros. Pretty big expense with a few things that straight up weren't necessary. And frankly, it's kind of overkill for most of what I do, but I feel that it has been worth every cent since it will last me for many years. It's powerful enough to run current games at the baseline 1080p 60fps I need for recording, while also being powerful enough to push higher frame rates. Look, it even runs Crysis. After spending my entire life with low-end machines, it feels so nice to be able to just boot up anything and have it run smoothly. And the ones that already ran smoothly? Well, I guess they just run extra smooth now. But of course, with great power comes great responsibility. A powerful PC is just as much of a reason to improve the visual quality of my videos as it is an excuse to slack a bit in terms of optimization. I may have a lot more space now, but I already filled most of it by installing tons of games and never finishing most of them. The dilemma of those with too many choices. It's obvious that I'll have to upgrade my storage at some point. Later this year, I'll reflect on this project, the changes it brought, and the changes I'll need to make in the future. But for now, I'll keep this update video short. I'm getting dangerously close to being the sort of YouTuber with more channel updates than actual content. Previously, the biggest stock of footage I kept on my laptop's hard drive was about 60 gigabytes, from back when I covered Time Shift. Holy crap, it's been over a year. Right now, I have over 300 gigabytes of footage I can use for all sorts of things. Like, for example, this very video that doesn't have any specific game as its subject, and thus I'm not really paying much attention to what goes in the background. It's just there to keep your eyes occupied. Right now, I have to concentrate on finishing that course I'm taking. I wouldn't call it hard, but it does leave me tired after spending half of my awake time at school. Thankfully, it's only a few months more until it's done. In June and July, I will have a short internship at a local hotel, and it's over. Kind of a nasty season to be an intern, given that we have a festival around that time over here, which means lots of tourists checking in. But such is life. At the same time, I'm trying not to fall behind too much when it comes to videos. This year I already missed both Valentine's and April Fools, which is going to haunt me until the start of the next year. But there are at least 2 dates this year that I absolutely don't want to miss. 2 important games are having their 20th anniversary on November. I like to keep people guessing, but let's just say that I've previously covered the predecessor for one of them, and the other is... well, it's very thematically relevant to the channel. In the meantime, I'm working on a couple of other videos. Some are of the usual variety, and some are not quite the usual variety. Hell, one of them seems like it might be over 1 hour long, which is the exact opposite of what I have been trying to do. In fact, the script for this very video that you are watching at this very moment was supposed to be even shorter. Though I do think that the stupidly long video will at least be somewhat interesting overall, not just in terms of content, but also because it's as far away from obscure as you can get. It's a game that frustrates the hell out of me because literally everything about it is a complete train wreck, yet I still like it. And it's actually a very recent game too. like 2019 recent. From what I just said, you can probably guess what game it is. Regardless, this is what's going on with the channel right now. Things could be better, things could be worse, but I want to keep believing that things will improve from here on. To be honest, I almost wish to stay unemployed for the near future so that I can have more time and energy to spend on video production. Stupid wish from a logical standpoint, but hashtag you only live once. More video ideas have been coming to my head lately, and now that I have disk space to spare, I can more easily work on multiple projects simultaneously. So, yeah. I've wanked myself over my new toy for long enough. Now it's time to put those ideas to work.